Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today's December 20th, 2022. We are here to speak on Palantir. Take a look. Yeah, let me zoom in on this price chart because I want you all to see the price prediction which we produced on this channel on December the 1st. You guys can see that I was anticipating the price in Palantir to go higher, and it occurred, but the price didn't go all the way up here to $8.50. It didn't go all the way up there to $8.50. Right here on the 1st of December, you guys can see that the market in Palantir topped out at $7.88. And then we saw another opportunity, which was on the 13th of December, to where Palantir traded as high as $8. That was it. That was the amount of effort that the buyers could move the market in Palantir. And since then, we have broken a very key area of support right there around $7. So we definitely need to talk about this stock in Palantir. It is just simply amazing as to how much content has been produced for Palantir on YouTube over the last year and a half, maybe 2 years, of how Palantir is going to be the future. It is the biggest stock that everyone needs to buy and hold for the next 16,000 years, and the market is making all-time lows. It's amazing how the information that people produce doesn't push price in that direction. So like if people are trying to push positive news out all the time, you need to question that, because the price is moving in a totally different direction. Instead of it going up, it's been going down. You would think that with price going down so drastically in Palantir, let me zoom out, right? With price in Palantir going down so drastically, you would think that with all of the positive news that every YouTuber was pushing on Palantir, that the market would have gone higher. But instead, price has gone down instead, meaning that news doesn't push price. Because if so, all of the news catalyst that has gone out in Palantir had no impact. It should have pushed price higher. And instead, look at where we're at right now. All-time lows in Palantir. So we need to talk about this because this is not a market that we need to be looking at right now. When you see a stock that looks like this is massively telling you that there's no opportunity here. It's not. If you're trying to come through, especially if you were building out a position all the way back in 2021 in Palantir, where you were buying at $25, where you were buying the stock at $30, where you was purchasing at 25, at 22, at 20, at 18, at 16, like people were telling you all to come in and dollar cost average in Palantir. You are in a losing position. I know that for a fact because price is trading at all-time lows on just yesterday. So every buying that you did, so all the buys that you did in Palantir throughout 2021 to now, you're down. Just basically like looking at the price chart. Be careful of what and who you listen to. So let's go ahead and talk about this, because I know I gave that as a price target right here on December 1st, that this will be a price target for us at $8. So that's around 6.65%. Pretty good. Let's talk about the market in Palantir though. This is not a buyable market. I don't care what anyone says. The chart is telling me the truth. What people say is where the lies are coming in at. The chart is not lying. It is what it is. You cannot change what we see on the charts. I can't change it either. When you see a stock making all-time lows, something is wrong. When you see a stock trending down for a year and longer, something is wrong. There's stocks out here that saw prices go down 20, 30%, right? Like the bellwethers, the fintech stocks, you know, the Amazon, the Google, the Apple, the Microsoft. But look at Palantir. Scary. I cannot put a price prediction on this. The only thing that we need to expect in Palantir is price continue to go down and possibly trade sideways. There's nothing here in the market in Palantir. We haven't found buyers yet. And now when you see this, okay, we broke this support area, which I identified around 7. And also, let's just see how price is still going down. Okay, so these two lines, which you see, is a massive indication for us going forward. For one, if we don't see Palantir stock do this, okay? If we don't see Palantir stock do this, come back up above 7, we already know market is weak. We may see it come back up to 7, get rejected, and continue to go down. So like if you're trying to find an entry price or a point to leave your position and sell, it would be right there around 7. And let's say that the market action in Palantir did break above 7, but then the next hurdle will be for the buyers to take out this downtrend. These two lines are very important. We need to see the buyers do this. Take both of those lines out, because it then tells us that the sentiment has changed into the market in Palantir. Okay. Now, it doesn't mean I'm done doing videos in Palantir. It just simply tells me that there has to be opportunity somewhere else. This market in Palantir is not a buy. Now, I'm not going to say it's not a buy, because it is. Market always buys and sells. It just simply means that when you come in and buy this stock, you don't sit down and hold it for a while. Okay, it just simply means you know when to get in and you know when to get out. Like I said, if you were to buy the market in Palantir on the low today and market runs up to $7, that's 10% right there. So there's always opportunities to come in and buy and sell stock and, you know, things of that sort. You just need to have a distinguished idea when you're going to come in and play and when you're going to leave. There's nothing here for the long term in Palantir if you're trying to be a buyer. Not yet. The institutions have shown us which side of the market that they were playing on. They were dispersing their shares of Palantir to you. And they did it off of the backs of the YouTubers who's been pumping Palantir ever since the year 2021. Congratulations to those YouTubers, because they got played. In which it kind of switched to everyone else who listened to those YouTubers and purchased the stock too. Now, I know you all going to drop comments in the comment section of this video and tell me, well, this is a long-term hold. I get it. But don't forget that you're losing on opportunity cost of that same dollar that is being locked up in Palantir stock. You could have used that dollar somewhere else and worked it in the market to bring you more dollars. You can't do nothing with those dollars if you're holding it for the next 60 years. That dollar is locked up, and money is not meant to be locked up. It's meant to move. Now, I'm done. I'm not going to put on a price prediction. I'm just here simply to tell you that the recent price action in Palantir doesn't look good for the buyers. I'm going to keep these two lines here on the chart as a reference point for we can see when the sentiment changes in Palantir. All right, so guys, appreciate videos and the content. Go ahead and join the team. Hit that like button, share the video, also subscribe, because I am not going to put stocks on any of my subscribers. I want us to learn how to view the marketplace so that we can see where the opportunities are. Make sure you maintain profitability, and as always, trade different.